It is the draw of the Carling Black Label Cup. I am with the man that needs no introduction, Mr. Figo, Mr. Mtambo. And we know him very well. Mr. Mtambo, you've been drawn against a tough Richards Bay side. Your thoughts and how do you think it's going to pan out, my good sir?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I think it's coming into the draw. We wanted to get a home fixture. We didn't care who we draw, and that was a tough one that we are playing away. But now that the draw's been done, we are going to fly down to Durban and meet Richards Bay, playing against our former coach, like you just mentioned, Brendan Truter, whom we know how he sets out his team and what he wants, from his team. And Natif, I think he knows us, his players, because we still have a bulk of our players that played under him. So that's going to be tricky as well. But we know that we need to put in the work on the football field, put in the work in the conference room where we're going to analyze them, looking at their past matches and make sure that we can at least spot weaknesses that we can find joy in, when we play them. So with that, I think it's an opportunity again for us, silverware up for grabs, where we could, as a club, we have never won a trophy. This would be our first trophy, as a club, and we want to do that, as players. We want to write our names in the history books of the club. So bringing this to Sekhukhune, this would mean the world to me, personally, and I think to my teammates and the club, it's going to be a proud moment should we bring this trophy at home.
100%. Linda, I sense a rejuvenated Sekhukhune United. You can just see the body language when you guys are working on the field as you communicate with your coach. What is happening in that team? Like, I just sense a rejuvenated Sekhukhune United. I'm sure you can agree. What's happening in that team?
Yeah, not much has changed, but we've got a new technical sponsor.
Shout out to Kilman.
Yeah. We've kept our other sponsors. We're still with Itrip. We're still with Aquel Viv. And besides that, Limpopo municipality is still with us. And I think the only thing that has changed is the technical team, the inclusion of Coach Kaitano Tembo with Coach Siema back at the helm. Again, the players that we have brought in. I think everybody has seen, it's exciting times for us.
How's Lissady settling in?
These guys amaze me every day at training.
Lissady is too much, ne?
Those are just quality players, just not only singling him out, Sipho Mbulo, Master Chef, Utabang Monaro, Dash. I think we've signed equally good players, who've played in the league for years, who've made names for themselves. And the young boys that we've promoted from the development ranks, I think it's just that beautiful mix of experience and young players. And we hope that come end of the season or come end of this tournament, we could be smiling back home, spetty trophies, spetty more gold medals. So that's what we want to do,
Dan, as I let you go, final question. It's the final score. Sekhukhune United, Richards Bay. Final score, please.
0-0 for Richards Bay, for sure.
Okay.
We don't want to concede.
100%. Thank you so much, my brother. You've been a good sport. Let me not keep you waiting.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.